Hello and welcome to Prime News. Now a look at the headlines. Union government failed to provide mining dependents a helping hand in crisis. Governor takes on centre on behalf of his government. John Fernandez takes on heavyweights in Congress during head-on, says let Congress lose the election but won't compromise on principles. Three Goans die in an accident on Mumbai-Nashik highway. Prakash and Praful Shirorkar and Raki Dotlikar from Mapsa die on the spot. Jonas condemn CM's anti-media jibes, wear black ribbons on hand as a mark of protest in assembly, demand written apology from CM. And Kolkata-based India Government Mint will take Lusophonia Games medals for repairs. Lugok not to pay until quality is restored into medals, sources tell Prudent. Now news in detail. Even after being the biggest beneficiary of Goa mining, Union government has failed to help the state in crisis. The 5-day budget session began on Monday with Governor firing this salvo at the centre. He said government is also in process of setting up e-payment gateway. Government would try to use private enterprise and capital on public-private partnership basis for asset creation as the state is facing financial crunch.
The ban on mining by Honorable Supreme Court has put a severe strain on the revenues of the state. The loss to the state economy is estimated to be around 20% of the GSDP. In absolute terms, it works out to over rupees 8,700 crores. My government has time and again appraised the central government on the gravity of the situation and has requested for financial assistance. However, despite our best efforts, central government failed to react in any positive way, even though it has been the biggest beneficiary of iron ore mining and its export from Goa in the past when mining activity was in full swing. I sincerely hope that the new government, which will be formed after the ensuing general elections to the Lok Sabha, will lend a helping hand to the state in its hour of need by extending a liberal financial package to compensate the losses suffered by the state. All payments made by the government agencies, including benefits under various schemes of the government, are made electronically through ECS, eliminating scope for corruption in channels of disbursement. The government is in the process of setting up an e-payment gateway through a united architectural framework. This will enable the citizens to make payments to government agencies through credit card, debit card, or net banking from April 2014. The crime detection rate has increased to 67.3%. I'm happy to inform this august House that the infant mortality rate, maternity mortality rate, and total fertility ratio are the lowest in the country. My government would be adopting innovative models of asset creation through use of private enterprise and capital on public-private partnership basis. Goa is high on sports after the successful completion of the 3rd Lusophonia Games. My government will provide necessary support and resources for proper maintenance of this infrastructure. The state has proven its ability to organize such mega international events in Goa, and it has been chosen to host the 36th edition of the National Games. I am happy to inform that Goa is being considered as one of the venues to host the Under-17 FIFA World Cup. The state is fully confident of organizing both these events.
We are prepared to lose the elections, but I wouldn't favor family Raj in the Congress party. Yet another sensational statement from GPCC Chief John Fernandez. He also came down heavily on Babush Monserrat and Vishwajit Rane. Fernandez said that Congress's party's doors are open. Anybody can walk in and walk out, but the party will follow its own principles. He was speaking in our weekly program Head On.
His son went and misguided the people, saying that I want his father to not to fight election. Let Mr. Rane come and say that I have never mentioned that to John. Then the issue settles there. Who I am to force him?
जे तुमचे हेवीवेट्स आशिल्ले ह्या हेवीवेट्सांक घेनासतना जॉन फर्नांडीस इज रेडी टू फेस दिस इलेक्शन ओनली ऑन प्रिंसिपल्स.
The doors of Congress are open for everybody to walk in and walk out. But Congress will follow its own principles in its own path.
बाबुशान एक स्टेटमेंट केलें which I found very serious. He said की ज्या मनशाक पक्ष म्हळ्यार कितें तें खबर ना त्या मनशा कडच्यान अशी स्टेटमेंट्स येवप हे अजाप न्ही.
पक्ष कितें तो म्हाका तुमी नांव घेतला ताणें शिकोवपा जाय म्हाका गोंयान पक्ष कितें तो कितल्या पार्टीन आसलो तो.
नॉर्थ आणि साउथ गोवाच्यो टिकेटी. So
Consider.
even if a family Raj candidate is typically winnable, you wouldn't favor him.
I wouldn't favor him because it is not the question of winnability, it's the question we setting the Congress in order once and for all. This is a small consideration. We are prepared to lose elections.
Bureau Report, Prudent.
3 Govts died on the spot in a tragic accident at Mumbai-Nashik highway. Family of 5 members from Mapsa were moving from Shirdi to Mumbai. 3 members died on the spot, whereas 2 are injured. Bodies of the deceased have reached the state. Funeral will be held on Tuesday.
Prakash Shirodkar, Praful Shirodkar, Rakhi Lotlikar died on the spot in a horrific accident at Mumbai-Nashik highway on Sunday evening. Sources say a family of 5 members were moving from Shirdi to Mumbai. The family is from Gausawado, Mapsa. The car was banged by another speeding vehicle from the rear side and it hit a tree. The lady driver and her child survived with injuries. However, other 3 died on the spot. The bodies of the deceased have reached the state. Funeral will be held on Tuesday. Omkar Falari for Prudent.
It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.